Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about something called stripper burnout. And this is a phenomenon that happens when we work too many days in a row or we just work too frequently. Sometimes this happens a lot in the beginning when you start dancing. Maybe a club asks for you to work lots of days in a row because you are new, so they try to take advantage of you. Or maybe you just start getting addicted to the money real quick and you just want to, you're on a roll and you just want to work. I get that. I was like that in the very beginning. When I first started, I was working like 6 days a week, like nonstop for like the first, I want to say like that first year. I was just hardcore, like working all the time. But a lot of that had to do with me being young and just wanting to have fun and loving my new job. And of course, all the money that was coming along with it. So, but what I learned is if you're not careful prioritizing your personal life separate from your stripper life, it can take a toll on your mental health, and it can also take a toll on, just how you function at work. So what I mean is when you start to experience burnout, usually this is when you start to get more frustrated at work. Maybe you don't have as much patience talking to people. Maybe you start to lose your hustle a little bit because you're just, like I said, you're irritated, and maybe you had a lot of days of rejection. Maybe there's been a lot of nights you've worked that you're just not hitting it, or maybe you just feel like you're talking to the wrong people, or you're just not making any money. And a lot of times that will happen. This will happen a lot when you do this job for a long period of time consistently. Okay? It happens. It's just something that, especially in this line of work, you have to take breaks. You cannot work many days in a row and expect your mental health to just somehow be okay. I've learned that if I do not take breaks at least every couple days, I fall into this horrible pattern of just really not looking forward to going to work, losing my hustle skills, like just getting kind of lazy, not wanting to talk to people as much, not, like it just gets very redundant if you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And especially with, with what we have to do with talking to people and, um, making people feel good about themselves and ego stroking and all of that stuff, it gets old after a while. It gets very repetitive and very tiring because it's literally, we do the same thing over and over and over and over again. A lot of times, we use a lot of the same lines. We might even talk to a lot of the same customers. We might dance to the same songs. It can get redundant. So it's very, very crucial that you refresh yourself at least a couple days a week. I always like, if I have to work 4 or 5 days in a row for some reason, I will make sure that I take at least a 2-day break after that, minimum. Sometimes it's even good to take off a 4 or 5 day stretch at least once a month, because I feel like the longer I would take off, the longer I could go again until the next break. And I would just feel just totally rejuvenated. I would feel like I hadn't worked in such a long time that I was ready to get back to it. And I had this newfound sense of like eagerness to want to talk to people and be friendly and social. And I found that the less breaks I took, the less I had that natural smile on my face, you know, like I said, the eagerness to want to converse with people, you know, the less I, you know, really kind of felt sexy, you know, and all that stuff really ties into what you do. And your mood and your attitude is really crucial to make sure that it's on point. And if it's not on point, then you have to do a lot of faking, which can suck, especially when you're not in a good mood. Faking a good mood is really hard. Sometimes it's just easier to get yourself in a good mood. So that's why breaks are really important. Too, like, you're going to make more money after you come back from a break. You know, you're going to get, you know, that rush of confidence, just everything kind of just resets. It resets. And I see that too many girls, like, you know, really just work. And while that's great and everything, you got to make time for yourself. You just have to, especially in this job. Especially. The more breaks you can take, the better. I always found too, like, at least every couple months, I would try to take a long vacation. You know, if you can take a week off at a time, like, that just totally makes all the difference. And especially every couple months, you should definitely be taking off like maybe 1 or 2 weeks just to really reset yourself. You will notice a huge difference. You can just clear your mind and get out of that monotony of the strip club. So just remember, ladies, it's really, really crucial to keep your stripper life separate from your personal life and to make sure that you take the time that you need in order to take care of yourself. So if you ladies have any further questions, feel free to leave it below, and we will see you in the next video.